All right. Well, about to get in the morning ride to work. It's been a while. Haven't been able to ride much. A lot of work, a lot of business. But here I am. And I got to think about finally doing that long trip, overnight trip. Trying to decide where it's going to be. But also, I put a Viking locking swing arm bag on here. That's nice. So when I bought this bike, it had a swing arm bag with just two of the clasps. But I'm thinking, okay, I want to be able to carry my registration when I'm out. Maybe lock up some things when I stop for gas. So I went on Viking. I bought their bags before, they quality. And this one, you can lock it with combination. So that's pretty slick. I like the way it look. Nice and clean. Alright, let's get down the road, man. Let's ride. Ain't that much traffic out here because it's summer break, so but you still got some folks out here though. Still got some folks out here. Yeah, but just wanted to take advantage of a nice morning and get a ride into work. Then also still thinking about that long trip. Haven't done it. I say the longest trip I've had was my trip to purchase this bike, which was Knoxville, Tennessee, back and forth to and from Memphis. I took the 750 Shadow to go purchase this Fury, and that's a nice trip. And it was overnight. If you want to say, you want to count, selling the Shadow and getting this. But I'm talking about a trip where I pack my bag, one bike, toiletries, all that, and have a plan to stay overnight, find a back road or do something, go eat, and then come back on the same bike. So that's what I'm looking for. So the Fury seems like the right bike to do it, so I just got to map it out. You know, I said on other videos, well, Memphis to Chicago makes sense because that's where I grew up at. I know that route. I've done that route a million times in the car. So I know exactly where to stop, all the rest stops, all the gas stations, all that. So that one makes a lot of sense. But I don't know. And I can go hang out with my guys, you know. But my wife made the suggestion, how about overnight trip to Nashville, just to get my feet wet on a long trip and staying overnight. And actually, it's not a bad idea, you know. So I've been looking up things to do, and there's some things to do, you know. Nashville downtown area got a lot of those bourbon and distillery and brewery tours, so I could do something like that. You know, I looked it up. They got some where they just basically take you to all the all the known breweries and distilleries, and you go tasting, and you buy some bourbon, buy some liquor, buy some beer, hop on, hop off. You know, just something to do other than the ride and sleeping in the hotel, finding dinner. Then another thing, which is good for my wife's suggestion, was, well, the Natchez Trace starts over there by Nashville. So it could be a pretty good trip. I could get up, take my time, take the highway, the interstate over to Nashville, make all the stops I want, you know, get breakfast, stop at the rest stops, see the sceneries, get some nice pictures of the views and all that, anything I see that's picturesque, and do that, and then get to Nashville a little bit before check-in at the hotel, put my bag up, you know, and then go do the hop on, hop off brewery and distillery tour. You know, get dinner, go to sleep, get up in the morning, get breakfast, and then go right to the Natchez Trail and ride it on down to the Memphis area back home the next day. And I could probably pick up 64, this local here in Memphis, or 72, one or the other, and take that back home and really enjoy the Natchez Trace and stop at all the little lookout spots and everything like that. So that's a plan. That'll be a nice trip. So that's probably what I'm planning on doing, you know. That'll be nice and simple, and it'll give me some things to do other than just eating, you know, or just sleeping in the hotel. You know, I have the hop on, hop off tour, and I have the Natchez Trace on the way home. So that's a pretty good trip. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. As far as like being trip ready, this bike is still pretty new, 2,700 miles. And I got the locking swing arm bag, so that's good. I can lock up, like, you know, what I want in there. Then I put the bag on the front forks, so I can put my my charging brick. I got a pretty long USB-C cord, so I can put my charging brick in the front fork bag and run it under these bars to my phone, keep my phone charged for the whole trip. Don't have to worry about that. Then I got the sissy bar on the back of here. And speaking of Viking bags, I already had bought a Viking sissy bar book bag, motorcycle sissy bar book bag. So that one slides over the sissy bar, and I can strap it down with my bungees as well. And I can put a change of clothes in there, you know. Like really, if it's just me on an overnight trip, just to go do a bourbon and beer tour, and then come back on a Natchez Trace. To be honest, all I really need is an extra pair of underwear socks for when I take my shower, and another shirt, because I'm probably gonna be sweating, because I'm gonna wear my protective hoodie. So probably gonna be cold. I mean, probably gonna be sweating a little bit. So, you know, I can get up in the morning, take a shower, put on a fresh shirt, fresh underwear, fresh socks, put my riding jeans back on, and then I could probably roll up actually roll up 2 shirts and some jogging pants, and just put that in the bag for the hop on hop off tour, so I don't be so I can be comfortable on that tour and not in motorcycle gear. So really that's the plan. Like, okay, pair of shorts, or probably a pair of shorts and a t-shirt, and for the hop on hop off tour, and then underwear, socks, and another t-shirt for coming home. Roll all that up military style, put it in my my book bag, my motorcycle book bag. Got my toiletries, my tool kit, my air pump, put all that in the book bag that's strapped to the back of the bike. Bottle of water, you know. Boom. And that's it. Sound like a good trip. Good packing. Make sure I get all the wrenches and appropriate size bits for the parts that I put on here. You know, you don't anticipate that being an issue, but you never know. Like these mini floorboards, you know, I got the screws for that.